We're going to take a look at measurements of center, and what that means is basically we're trying to figure out the center point of data. And there are two different ways to do that. We can actually look and take off like one from the front, blah, 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 and find the middle. So if you were to take an example of like my siblings, I have an older brother, older sister, there's me, and then there's two younger sisters. So if we take whoever's the middle, that would be me. Or we can take like an average. So if we were to take like if we're trying to find the middle of all our ages, what we could do is we could add up all of our ages and then divide by how many of us there are, which are 5. And we would find like the middle age of me and my siblings. So I'm taking a look at the measurements of center assignment, and I'm only going to do a few of these with you so you have a couple of example problems, and then you're going to finish the rest by yourself. So the first one I'm going to look at is number 3. So number 3 says, number 2, I messed up. So it says the following list has a mean of 24. So mean means it is the average. So we're going to try and find the average of 24. The following list has a mean of 20. Oh, okay. What would the new mean? What would be the new mean if 17 was added to the list? So currently we have 12 and 30 and 19, 27, 21, and 35. So I'm going to write that down. So 12, 30, 19, 27, 21, and 35. So right now, the average of this list is, the average of this list is 24. We're going to add 17 to that number now. 17 is a little bit smaller. It's not as small as 12, but it's not as big as 35. So it might change it, it might not. It might just, bump it forward, bump it backwards. So let's see what it does. We're going to add all of these together. So 12 plus 30 plus 19 plus 27 plus 21 plus 35 plus 17. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add all those together in our handy dandy calculator. So we have 12 plus 30 plus 19 plus 27 plus 21 plus 35 plus 17. And I got 161. So 161 is my total once I add all of them up. So now we're going to divide by how many there are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 161 divided by 7, which gives me 23. So 23 is a little bit smaller than 24. So the 17 pushed it slightly over to the lesser section. So now we're going to take a look at the median. So we're going to look at number 7. So this was number 2. Now we're going to look at number 7. So I'm going to give you an example of both, and then you're going to do the rest of the page by yourself. So number 7, again, that was number 2. Number 7 says the following list has a median of 43. Again, the median is like my siblings, and you're taking one off from each side until you get to the exact middle, which is me. So it says the following list has a median of 43. So we have 31, 48, 50, 23, 28, 52, 57, 38, 56, and 27. So that's a pretty long list. So right now the middle is number 43. Did I forget 43? Oh, it might be like in the middle. I had to divide. So we're going to add 21 to the list. Now, we can't just take one from the front, one from the back on this list because they're not in order. So we have to put this list in order from smallest number to biggest number, or biggest to smallest. It doesn't matter as long as they go in some sort of sequential order. So I'm going to go ahead and use the smallest number. So the smallest number I see is 21. So I'm going to put 21 first. I'm going to cross it out. Then I'm looking for the next smallest number, which is 23. So I'm going to put 23 and then cross it out. So I'm looking for the number. So it's really difficult to see these numbers upside down. In order to get to the middle. So then I have 31. And I have 38. Whether it's on the table, honey. And then, let's see, 50. No, 48. So chances are to get the 42, it was probably in between 38 and 48. So we added those together, and then we divided by 2 because it's in between these two. We want to find what the middle was. So then 50, that's what it looks like. 52, 56, and 57. So now, because it's in a sequential order, I think going from smallest to biggest is the most simple way to solve this. But now, since we have it from smallest to biggest, now we can check off one from each side. So 21's been checked off and 57. 56 has been checked off and 23. 27's been checked off and 52. 50's been checked off and 28. Blah, blah. So now our median is 38 because that's our middle number. So 38 is our new median. So that's an example of mean and median for your measurements of center activity. If you have any questions, let us know.